How's it going, y'all? We're going to start this off with Lannie's Beginner's Guide. But now I'm going to explain the first skill first. Vanishing Act. Lannie does a backflip, knocking back nearby enemies and disappearing into her carpet with a flourish, becoming invisible. Dodging with shift or RB mid backflip does not cost stamina, can be used while under attack. Tricky Bounce. Lannie knocks back nearby enemies, launching a trick ball that bounces between enemies and the environment. The trick ball tracks towards enemies after each bounce and return after 3 seconds. While holding the trick ball, relaunches it, causing an explosive when it first hits an enemy or the environment. While the trick ball is returning to Lannie, tap LB or the right click button, launch it back, increasing its knockback and recovery effect and causing the trick ball to explode when it first hits enemies. Tap F to wrap Lannie in her carpet and fly in the aim direction. Now, the one thing I do like about her skill is the fact that this sets up for very heavy combos. These skills, bro, her ult and the first ability is decent and everything. It's okay, cool. Yeah, you get to knock back, get enemies invisible and all that good stuff. But it's the ult. This ult sets up for so many combos. You're gonna be like, yo, you have so much traversal with this. This is just with the solos on top of what I've done with her so far. Like, I was not even gonna lie to you, I was having a big ball. The one thing I do want to say is just do not mess with the ult, because it's gonna be very effective for you to stay on task. But most people, if they can't sit and hang with you and really just box about with you, you're most definitely getting the dubs. You're gonna get the win on them. So do be reliable. I really like her first ult. Now, with the second ult and ability is Vanishing Act Lift. Lannie wraps herself in a carpet, flying in the aim direction. Tap to launch a wide AoE attack. Lannie can leave the carpet by tapping shift, turning invisible for 0.3 seconds. While invisible, tap the left click to unleash a narrower AoE attack, which has a powerful staggering effect. Tricky Bounce Leap. Lannie consumes 40% range to knock back nearby enemies, summoning a trick ball that lasts for 30 seconds. If Lannie is holding the trick ball, tap F to launch it. The ball bounces off the environment and tracks enemies automatically. If Lannie is holding the trick ball, tap F to dash towards the trick ball, interrupting weapon attacks. If Lannie catches the trick ball, you can tap left click to relaunch it. Tap V to teleport to the trick ball, which allows Lannie to unleash a trick ball bomb, tapping on the left click. Now, the one thing I do love about this ability is, as I was saying, it's very good for combos. Now, one thing that I would say is do pay attention to when it's time to launch that ability and start throwing for her V. This ability is going to work very great as far as in trios and duos. Now, when you get into solos and you find other matchups, I do say head in on with a big fight. Be ready to start taking out multiple enemies, because this is very great for when you're in big, huge groups of lobbies, basically, especially when it comes down towards a lot of team matchups. You're gonna be damn near in the face of it, basically. Now, as far as who to use with her matchups, to be honest, I want to say Viper Ning is going to be a clear one to use with her. Also, I want to say Tessa in them also. That's going to be a big matchup for when you guys do group battles. Those are going to be perfect matchups, especially if you want. I could possibly say you can get. No, those two characters right there are going to be essential. Or you could also probably use Tamolch. Will also be a great person to use, to be honest. Like, these are going to be great for hella to take out big, large mobs, especially if you time those right and you go after the right person, especially when they're trying to get away. Like, man, I finally got a chance. When I got a chance to use her, I was just like, she is actually going to be a problem come the 20th, man. Like, when she gets here, I'm just going to be like, yo, I want to say the second ability in her second ult is going to be best, but I'm honestly going to go with you. I would say you could use the first ult also with her first ult. Those abilities right there are going to be big standouts, and to be honest, I want to see how good you could possibly get with her. Now solos, I want to say she does very perfectly fine when it comes down to solos. She is very well-rounded upon in the solo game. Now I'm gonna leave it up to you guys towards the comment section. Usually I show myself here, but we're just gonna leave it off at the gameplay factor. I do want to know your guys' personal opinion on how do you guys feel about her. As far as what I've shown, do you feel as if I missed anything, or is there anything else that you want to know personally about her, or if you want to let me show anything else basically? But I'm just gonna let you guys gauge off of what you've seen as far as in the gameplay that I've shown so far. Y'all let me know in the comment section on how you guys feel about her. I feel like she's gonna be a big demon. She's gonna be a problem, to be honest. But I'm gonna leave that up to you guys. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about her, man. Peace, love, tranquility. Don't let nothing get you guys down. And may the Lord forever being your guys' favorite.